Hey guys, Lindsay here over at the North American Guitar, diving into a bit of an educational feature here, and we're going to discuss the whole concept of the fan fret multi-scale guitar. Now, even if you've never played one, you can probably already guess what it is just by looking at one. It essentially combines a longer scale length on the bass side with a shorter scale length on the treble side of the guitar. Now, why are luthiers doing this? In order to get into that, we should probably discuss the concept of scale length in a more general sense first. Generally speaking, with a guitar, a shorter scale length means lower tension, whereas standard scale or longer scale length usually means higher tension. Scale length, along with the body size, is one of the factors that has the most impact on the volume and output of a guitar. That's why typically for mid-sized and larger body guitars that you might see more often used in acoustic settings where volume is a big priority, they're typically going to have a standard scale length. Whereas guitars you might use in a more intimate setting and play fingerstyle, things like single O's, double O's, and triple O's, are more likely to have short scale length. The difference is fairly subtle. It's really just a difference of maybe 0.6 inches in most cases, as short scale guitars tend to be around 24.9 inches in scale, whereas standard scale is around 25.5 inches. But it not only impacts the volume, but also the tone and playability as well. For example, bluegrass guitar players who are boom-chucking their way along with fiddle tunes and playing ripping solos up the neck are really going to benefit from standard scale length both in the bass as well as the treble, where the trebles might sound a bit tinny and taut. But if you're a solo fingerstyle player, you might not really want that tone. You might want some more mellow and the sweeter trebles of a short scale guitar. Now, whatever style of player you are, if you've ever played your way through a guitar shop, you've likely appreciated the benefits of both short scale guitars as well as standard scale guitars. So enter in the multi-scale fan fret guitar. By combining the long scale on the bottom end with the shorter scale on the top end, you get the powerful bass, but you also get those nice, sweet, mellow trebles. Now, as you may have already guessed, fingerstylists are probably the ones who are most likely to appreciate all the benefits of the fan fret multi-scale guitar. Your thumb is plenty strong enough to handle the standard scale length on the low strings, but the shorter scale length on the treble side means that the guitar will be more responsive to your slightly weaker index, middle, and ring fingers. That sweeter short scale tone is going to be really appealing for players who are using intricate arrangements where the melody might be bouncing around the different registers and you really want to have a nice balanced tone across all the registers as well. Now, of course, the one thing that you might be wondering is how are these guitars to play? Honestly, if they're well designed, they're completely intuitive and you might not even notice. There's really no adjustment period at all. Now, as the Art of Luthery points out, your hand is also kind of a fan fret design as well. You've got your fingers coming out from a central point, and for some players it might actually turn out to be a more ergonomic experience where they're not really cocking their wrist into awkward positions anymore. So it has a lot of benefits both in terms of the sound of the guitar as well as your playing experience. Thank you so much for diving into the concept of the multi-scale fan fret guitar with me today. If you have any questions about these guitars featured in the video or about just the concept in general, feel free to reach out and come visit us at thenorthamericanguitar.com. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to hit subscribe so that you never miss our content.